Here we've got Mythic Ocean, developed by Paraloon LLC, published by Nakana IO. I'm pronouncing it right. This review code is courtesy of Nakana IO. Thank you guys for allowing me to check this game out here. This is Nintendo Switch. So we've got settings here. So we've got camera animation, tutorials, dialogue, text speed. I'm going to go ahead and just move that up, actually, quite a bit. Alright, hit plus to apply changes. Yes. Okay, and then... that was it. Okay. I did a new game. I originally started playing on my North American account. I got pretty far. But because it's an EU code, I have to start over. So right off the bat, so you control your forward, back movement, and then left and right with the left analog stick. You've got the cameras left and right, up and down with the right analog stick, as you can see there. So the game music's beautiful. Fits the game really well. The game environment's beautiful to look at. This game all around is just phenomenal. Let's come up the stairs. I mean, look at that. It looks so awesome. So essentially the game has you talking to sea life and making decisions about questions they ask, and it's all about you also meet various gods in this ocean, and you help them make decisions, help them find things and answer questions. And you ultimately, in doing so, decide or help decide who creates the world and how you interact with these people, or these gods, these animals, and your responses to them dictate how the world, how they choose to create the world. So what I'm looking for here is this little, I think there's one here, I don't think there is, but throughout the world, throughout the areas you visit, you'll see, you'll find these little orbs, and if you go into them, you'll go into this library, and you'll be able to find pages from books. You have to get 10 pages before you can get a crown. The crown allows you to give it to the crown is then given to a god that will then create the world. Gods of the ocean. What a crew, huh? You got two gods whose anger and kindness are at odds. A god whose appetite and curiosity are limitless. A god of friendship, revelry, and joy without care. A god determined to chart the universe and unlock its secrets at any cost. A god who gathers knowledge and keeps a watchful gaze. And of course, this handsome serpent. Best looking one in the whole bunch, right? Is that you? Took me ages, can you tell? So, which one of these gods is going to create the new world this time? All depends what advice you give them. And that part's up to you. But you never knew who will be the next creator. Or what kind of world they'll make. That's my favorite part, you know? Even after all this time, it's still hard to predict. Anyway, this will all make more sense soon enough. Just find the gods, you'll do fine. As for me, I'll be in my cave in the Eel Kingdom as always. Stop by sometime, we can talk things over. Whether going well or not so well. Heh. It's good to have you back, buddy. Things are much more interesting with you around. So that tells me that, this has been going on for quite a while. Okay, so I'm just searching the rooms here. See if I can find any of the orbs. Alright, I almost forgot. You're going to want to take this thing with you. It's a teleporter. You can only use it to visit certain folks you've already met, though. It'll give you some other useful information, too. Take a look. You'll see what I mean. Catch you later. So if I hit Y, this is the teleporter. So this tells you, so the fish in the upper right corner, those are the amount of interactable animals or wildlife you can come across. The pages are the number of pages in each area that you have to find that make up the crown. And then here's the main teleporter window where you can visit the eel or any of the other gods that you meet. Okay, so this tells me this area here has 3 pages. So none of this first room here. Alright, so what I just did there, and it's just telling me now, hold ZL to use your sonar. Your sonar helps you discover new areas and find characters you can talk to. Try it until your bar fills up. Sonar lets you locate characters and locations through walls. Make sure you use it often. So yeah, you're going to be using the sonar a lot. But, I mean, as you can see, I mean, the areas that you visit aren't that large. To be honest, I mean, they look big. And, I mean, this area is kind of big. But the thing you have to keep in mind is that although you see the kelp forest there, you see the moss cavern over there, and then the coral reef. Those are areas that load. Those are sections that load. So they're not actually, you don't actually go over to them and visit them. You go over to an area that has an invisible barrier. You hit the button, it then loads the game and gets you to the next area. But the game is very beautiful. I love the way it looks. It reminds me of the game, I think it's Abzu. But this game has more of a story to it. And I really like the vibe of this game. So if I go ahead and use a sonar, I can see, okay, I can connect to this person over here, these people over here, this little worm guy. Ah, there it is. Listen. It's the sound of all of us, waving in the water, singing in perfect unison. Your melody is the same as ever, yet it's different now that it's combined with ours. Isn't that something? And then let's see if there's anybody else I can talk to. Over here. And yeah, I see that orb in the corner. I'm going to go over to it in a second. Mind if I tell you a secret? I have never been to a party. Oh, I've always wanted to, but it's gotta be the right one. Real crazy. I'll keep an eye out. See you around. Alright, let's go ahead and go to this orb here so you gotta gather this page for the crown. It transports you into the library. That's really the only thing I could think of to call this. It's just a library. Okay, so we got the book and we got a page. We're gonna look at the page. Arrow 1, Section 1, the beginning. At dawn on the first day of the new world, I ask the Creator about their plans. They tell me I want my world to guarantee the safety of all mortals. It seems like a good place to start, but I wonder if they realize how difficult this will be. And then you go to the book. And that's the book that you fill up with these pages that you find. Let me use my sonar. And then we'll go over this eel, talk to them. Oh. You don't smell familiar. Since you've just arrived here, some advice. When you meet someone for the first time, always trust your nose. If they smell good, you get to know them better. If they smell funny, well, I'll leave that up to you. Oh, this game is so neat. And you got little areas like this you can explore. From what I remember, though, there's nothing in here, but we're gonna go and check it out anyway. Oh. Whoa. Okay, so that's what's down there. Is anything up there? No. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and come down here. Now I'm using my ZR button to move quicker. So I move it slow. So now we're back in the god room. Okay, so that's what that is. Unless it's another chamber, that could be it. But I don't think it is. No, I think this is where you start actually. Maybe not. Maybe it's the second chamber. I don't quite recall. Such a beautiful game. But I feel like this video really doesn't do this game justice. I mean, I've said that about a few games now, but this game is just something else to experience. And there's a dead end, so we gotta go back. So we're gonna go back. I mean, I could use the teleporter actually. Let's actually do that. So teleporting to the eel. Well, look who it is. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I like having company once in a while. It gets boring here when I'm by myself too long. Can't you go out and talk to other people? That's not part of the arrangement, my friend. Never has been. I'm just here to observe and remember. It's been this way for a long time. That's why I like talking to you about what happens with the gods. It gives me something to ponder and comment on. So you already know who all the gods are, right? Yep, I do. I've known them as long as I've known you. But I'm not going to tell you anything else about them. Better if you discover that all for yourself. You're going to ask me other questions, though. Well, that's what I can. Ah, so you've been to the library, eh? I guess that's the page you found there. Believe it or not, those things carry a lot of power. You'll find a couple of uses for them if you bring them to the right folks. And one of those folks happens to be me. Right, so here's my offer. Give me at least 10 pages and I'll use their power to make you something. We'll call it the crown. It's not actually a crown, but that's okay. Really, it's more like a little ball of potential. When your journey is over, you can give the crown to whichever god you want. That god will then be more likely to become the creator. Won't guarantee anything, but it'll tilt the odds in their favor a bit. Oh, okay. I had that wrong. You can bring me more than 10 pages too. The more we use, the stronger the effect will be. Anyway, give it some thought, buddy. No need to decide right away. Oh, and as for the other uses of the pages, I'll let you learn about those for yourself. Okay, so if we do how the god creates the chosen, never knew exactly how it worked, but when you say certain things, the gods seem to get more motivated, you know? Like when you agree with them or make them see something differently. I think it might be whichever god's the most motivated in the end. Do gods know they're gods? Nope. You probably noticed that by now you've talked to them enough. They won't ever understand it, buddy. You could try to tell them, but why would they believe you? It'd probably ruin the whole process if they knew anyway. I think that's all for now. See you around. Alright, till next time, buddy. So now I'm in the Eel Kingdom. That's where the eel lives. That's where Lala lives. So we get out of here. And now we should be... Yeah. No, we're not. Okay, never mind. He was in the Eel Kingdom the first time. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the kelp forest. And check that out real quick here. Actually, I think we get another page up here. Let's look. There's a page right there. Let's go get it. Yep, here we go. Alright, we're back at the library, so now you gotta find the page. The page happens to be rope right here. Let's grab that. Era 1, Section 2, Mortal Concerns. The civilization is growing around us. The Creator comes to me for advice. Which is more valuable to the mortals? The freedom to do as they please, or the peace of mind knowing that they are protected? I respond with my own question. Does providing one mean you can't offer the other? So here's the missing pages that you've got here. So it's actually quite a bit. And now we come out of here. And we're right back where we went at the portal the first time. Okay, so Coral Reef it is here. No, sorry, never mind. We said the kelp forest, that's right, okay. We're gonna go to the kelp forest. And the kelp forest loads up. So there's five creatures you can talk to here, and then you've got the 3 pages. And there's one of the gods right there. And I'm actually going to go ahead and stop the review here, you guys. This game isn't out yet as of this review. It will be released. Let's see here. It's a release date. Give me just a second here. Its release date is July 2nd. So you will pick this up on Nintendo Switch on July 2nd. This review will be up as of June 25th here. So it seems a bit early. So if you like what you see, consider getting the game on its release day. It's a really fun game, a very beautiful game. The developers done an amazing job with the game. I highly recommend this game for fans of Abzu, for fans of other adventure narratives. It's definitely worth checking out. it's a very good game. So I want to thank Nikon.io for the view opportunity of the game. This game's phenomenal. I love it. I have had a lot of time with it. So I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for subscribing. As always, till next time, take care and happy gaming.